It all began on August 15, 1995. In the city of Chicago, on the South Side, a baby boy was born. His name, Keith Farrell Cozart. The world would later know him as Chief Keef. His mother, Lolita Carter, was only 16 years old when she gave birth to him. His father, Alfonso Cozart, was not a constant presence in his life. Raised mostly by his grandmother in the Parkway Gardens neighborhood, also known as O Block, Keith grew up surrounded by poverty, violence, and survival. In those early years, when Chief Keef lived with his mother, they had one simple machine in the house, a little music recorder, a device with a microphone that allowed him to record his voice over different songs. Everything changed when a young Chief Keef, just 12 years old, met a Japanese producer named DJ Ken. Ken had just moved to Chicago and, by fate, ended up meeting Chief Keef's uncle, Big Keef. Big Keef offered him a place to stay, and that moment would set the stage for a new sound in hip-hop. The year was 2011, a turning point in Chief Keef's life. That year, 2 mixtapes, The Glory Road and Bang, were released. These raw, powerful tracks quickly spread across Chicago, making his name known on every block. But at that time, Keef was still living deep in the streets. He was caught between a rising music career and the dangerous reality around him. In December of that year, everything changed. When police tried to search him after finding drugs hidden in his jacket, Keef, young and reckless, pulled out a gun and pointed it at the officers. He ran. Sirens filled the streets. The chase ended with his arrest. After his arrest on serious charges, pointing a gun at police and possession of drugs, Chief Keef's future seemed almost over before it began. But then, something unexpected happened. Keef told the authorities he was focused on making music. He spoke about wanting to change his life, to leave the streets behind. And they listened. Instead of sending him to jail, the judge agreed to place him on house arrest. It was a rare second chance, something not many young men from O Block ever get. When Chief Keef was locked inside his grandmother's house, he'd sneak out to shoot his music videos. Soon, all of Chicago was riding with him. His music came straight from the heart of the neighborhood. Every single day, his fan base grew bigger. And it was only a matter of time before his sound reached the ears of the world's biggest names, and when it did, everything changed forever. When Kanye West heard I Don't Like blasting through the streets of Chicago, he knew it was more than just a local hit. It was a movement. He stepped in and turned the track into a legendary remix, featuring stars like Pusha T, Jadakiss, and Big Sean. From the block to the world, Chief Keef's sound had officially gone global. From that night on, Chief Keef was no longer just an artist. He was a brand. Every major label wanted him. But in the end, Keef signed a massive $6 million deal with Interscope. In December 2012, Chicago PD named Chief Keef as a suspect in the murder of Lil Jojo, a rapper from a rival gang. Lil Jojo was shaking the whole city with his diss track BDK. Even though it was a direct response to Lil Durk, the streets were on fire. And soon whispers began to spread. Many claimed that Chief Keef was behind Jojo's death. After dropping his diss track BDK, Lil Jojo wasn't hiding. To prove he wasn't scared, he tweeted his location, right where he lived. But just hours later, Jojo was shot and killed. After Jojo's death, Chief Keef tweeted, "Jojo just wanted to be like us." The internet exploded. Even though most media pointed the blame toward Lil Durk's side, Jojo's mother believed it was Keef's crew who took her son's life. The city was divided, and the drill scene would never be the same again. Jojo's mother spoke out after his death. She said, maybe Keef didn't pull the trigger himself, but he paid someone to do it. Chief Keef was cleared of all accusations in the Jojo case, but trouble was never far away. In 2013, he violated his probation and was sentenced to 2 months in juvenile detention. Just 1 week after getting out, he was arrested again in Georgia, this time for carrying a large amount of drugs. Then came another arrest for speeding and being high behind the wheel. In January 2013, tragedy struck close to home. Chief Keef's half-brother, Ulysses Gizendanner, was shot and killed. Even though Chief Keef hadn't been close to his half-brother at the time, his death still hit hard. Keef disappeared from the spotlight for a while. After some time away, Chief Keef came back with fire in his heart. Tracks like Bang Part 2 and Almighty Sosa. In 2014, Chief Keef was arrested once again, this time for driving under the influence. Just 2 months later, tragedy struck again. His close friend and fellow rapper Blood Money was shot and killed. Blood Money had just signed a deal with Interscope. In June 2014, Chief Keef was banned from living in Chicago. Authorities said he had violated the law too many times, and his presence fueled violence and conflict in the city. But what looked like punishment turned out to be a turning point. Being forced out of Chicago gave Keef space to breathe, to create, and to rebuild his life. Chief Keef moved to Los Angeles. In 2015, he told Billboard that he loved LA because it changed him. He said the city helped him grow up, helped him breathe again. After parting ways with Interscope, Chief Keef didn't slow down. He turned up the pressure. He dropped 2 powerful mixtapes, Back from the Dead 2 and Big Gucci Sosa. 2015 was one of his most productive years ever. In total, Sosa released 8 mixtapes in a single year, proving he didn't need a label to make noise. In June 2015, tragedy hit Chief Keef's world again. His close friend Capo was shot in a drive-by while sitting in a car. 4 bullets struck his back and hip. Moments later, the out-of-control car crashed into a stroller, killing 13-month-old Dylan Harris. 2 lives were lost that day, and the pain echoed through the streets of Chicago. After losing Capo and seeing a baby's life taken, Chief Keef decided to act. He organized a free concert to honor Capo's memory and to support little Dylan Harris's family. But since he was banned from entering Chicago, Keef performed through a hologram, a digital ghost returning home. Fans gathered in his name, and together they started a campaign to help Dylan's family. For once, the spotlight wasn't about beef or violence. It was about unity and healing. Even though it was a charity concert, the mayor of Chicago tried to shut it down. Chief Keef was banned, silenced, and pushed out of his own city. A year of chaos, loss, and pressure followed. And in March 2016, Keef tweeted that he was thinking about retiring. Fans were scared this time, scared the silence might be forever. But on Christmas 2017, he returned. Teaming up with producers like Zaytoven, Keef came back stronger than ever. The streets, the culture, and the game all felt his comeback. In January 2017, Chief Keef's troubles followed him again. He was arrested on charges of robbery and assault after an altercation with producer Ramsey Great. Ramsey posted about the incident on Instagram, writing, "If I were famous, I wouldn't be walking around with a few dumb people and an AK-47. The clip spread across social media, the headlines followed, and once more the line between street life and legal consequences blurred for Sosa. After the 2017 robbery case with Ramsey Great, the drama didn't end. Ramsey posted, "You're a dumb celebrity, and now I'm taking everything from you." The case looked serious, but without enough evidence, the charges against Chief Keef were dropped. Then, in early 2018, another storm began. Chief Keef started a heated beef with 6699. The real reason behind the tension between Chief Keef and 6699 wasn't just music, it was personal. 6699 was seen with the ex-girlfriend of Tado, a close friend and affiliate of Chief Keef. For Sosa and his circle, that wasn't just disrespect, it was war. The beef between Chief Keef and 6699 had gone way beyond words. Things turned deadly. When Sosa was in New York, a gunman tried to shoot him outside his hotel, but missed. No one was injured. But the message was loud and clear. This wasn't just rap beef anymore. It was real life, and it was dangerous. After the shooting incident in New York, Chief Keef wasn't staying silent. He, Tato, and Redfeet fired back the best way they knew how, through music. They dropped a diss track called "I Kill People," a direct response to 669. The song was raw, aggressive, and full of street energy. a warning shot that the beef had officially gone too far. Chief Keef rose from the harsh streets of Chicago, fought through pain, hate, and chaos, and proved that even a voice born in darkness can change the course of a generation.